Sound of a blaring, cheap phone alarm followed by a groan. Shut up. Sound of a swipe. Alarm stops. Friday. No classes today. A chance to sleep in, maybe. Wait. The ring. Was that whole thing just a dream? A hallucination from the heat yesterday? Was the system just my brain short-circuiting? I scrambled over to my little study table. There it was. The cardboard box. Please don't be empty. Please. My hands were shaking as I opened it. It wasn't empty. Inside, cushioned on a velvet lining that definitely wasn't there before, was the diamond ring. The same one from last night. And next to it, folded neatly, were two documents. My throat went dry. I picked them up. GIA Report, Diamond Grading Certificate. Genuine Valuation Certificate, P280,000, P3 20,000. It wasn't a dream. It was real. Oh my God. The room suddenly felt so small, like it couldn't contain what this meant. We're not doomed anymore. Ma's medicine, Lila's school fees. I can pay for everything. We won't have to starve. Just as the relief washed over me, that familiar blue screen flickered into my vision. System notice. Reconstruction count reset. Reconstruction available. 1. Resets every midnight. My jaw clenched. It resets. Every single day. I can do this every day. The thought hit me like a freight train. I could reconstruct anything of little value into something priceless. I grabbed my cracked phone, my hands still trembling, and started searching. Best place to sell diamond ring in Manila. Pawn shops? Nah, the comment said they'd rob you blind, offering only 30% of the real value. Private buyers? Too risky. I'd probably get scammed or worse. Auction houses? That takes too long, it's for the super rich crowd. That left one option. Luxury jewelry buyers. The big official shops in malls like Greenbelt and SM Aura. They require certifications, but they pay close to the real market value. It's the safest bet. Big malls, CCTV, official stores. But then a thought hit me. Won't they wonder where a broke college kid from Tondo got a flawless 1-carat GIA diamond? As if it read my mind, the system popped up another note. Reconstructed luxury items are registered with legitimate paper trails. Provenance is untraceable. No suspicion will arise unless multiple identical pieces are sold to the same buyer. So, it even covers that. Damn. For the first time in years, I felt like the weight on my chest was finally loosening. I wasn't helpless anymore. But I wasn't stupid either. I couldn't just waltz into a high-end store in slippers and a faded t-shirt. I needed to look the part, or they wouldn't take me seriously. I opened my squeaky wooden cabinet. All I had were a few faded polo shirts, threadbare t-shirts, and my old-school uniform. Damn it. If I walk into Greenbelt wearing this, they'll think I'm a delivery boy who got lost. Then my eyes drifted to the glowing blue panel still floating in my vision. Reconstruction available, 1. Wait a minute. Clothes are non-living objects, right? What if... I dug through my cabinet and pulled out my old high school uniform, a white polo with yellowed armpits and a missing button. Perfect test subject. I held up the shirt and spoke out loud. Reconstruct this polo shirt into a brand new men's business attire set. A slim-fit white long-sleeve dress shirt, black slacks, a leather belt, and polished black leather shoes all in my size. The panel flickered. Processing, reconstructing. Light swirled around the old shirt, dissolving it into shimmering particles. And then, in its place, a neatly folded outfit rested on my bed. Holy crap. I can even reconstruct clothes? The shirt was crisp white. The slacks looked like they came straight from a boutique, and the shoes, they smelled new. The system even notified me that the clothes would automatically adapt to my measurements for a perfect fit. Nice. I quickly changed. And when I looked in my cracked mirror for the first time, I didn't see a struggling student in second-hand rags. I saw someone else. Someone who looked like he belonged in one of those high-end Makati malls. Okay, let's go. I slipped the ring box and the documents into my backpack. This was it. Downstairs, the house was quiet. Ma and Lila were already out. Perfect timing. No need to explain why I was dressed like this, heading out with a mysterious little box. I opened my Angkas app. I had just under 200 pesos in my GCash wallet, barely enough for a one-way ride to Makati. Relax, Javier, if this works, 200 pesos is nothing. I booked the ride. As I stepped outside, a few neighbors gave me curious looks. Hoy, handsome, job interview? One of them teased. I just forced a smile. Yeah, something like that. My ride arrived, and soon we were speeding away from the narrow streets of Tondo. I clutched my backpack, my heart hammering against my ribs. Greenbelt? A mall I'd only ever seen in pictures, a place of glass walls and luxury shops. Please, let this work. As the skyscrapers of Makati rose in the distance, I took a deep breath. For the first time in my life, I wasn't heading to a dead-end minimum wage job. I was heading toward the possibility of freedom. What do you think will happen next? Will the sale go smoothly or will he run into trouble? Let me know your theories down in the comments. Thank you so much for watching. If you're enjoying Javier's journey, please don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you don't miss the next part. We'll see you in the next video.